Time right now is 9:44. You're watching Live Impact News on WCNC Plus. My next guest live in studio right now is a Charlotte local who's making waves on the national stage in front of your eyes, Angel Garet, or I'm calling him Angel Garet. After competing on Hallmark Channel's reality series, Finding Mr. Christmas, and this is a show where 10 men actors vie for a coveted role for the 2025 Hallmark holiday movie. Angel, wow, that's amazing.
Yes.
Congratulations, first of all, of making it to this show, and thanks for coming in Live Impact News. How are you?
Thank you for having me, Jane. I'm excited. I made it to the finale. I'm a Latino representing my culture, my people, and also representing Charlotte. I love this city. I love this town, and I'm back. I'm back for good.
I love it. So where are you from? ¿De dónde es?
I was born and raised in Venezuela, and I immigrated to Charlotte, North Carolina in 2002.
Oh, how'd you end up here?
My mom has family, she has siblings, and she wanted to be near them, and then my sister also came a year prior to us, so she wanted to be reunited with her.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So how long have you been acting? What gave you the acting bug?
Oh, not a lot of people know this, but I started modeling in 2010.
Oh.
And then in 2011, the Hunger Games came to Charlotte, and I did background for like a month, and I fell in love with the industry, the set, everything about it, and I knew that was my thing, my addiction. I knew I needed to be an actor. So the next year, I moved with my wife to Los Angeles, and I learned everything about it. And I've been acting about 13 years, the same time I moved to Los Angeles.
Oh, fantastic. So it looks like you got work right away. I can see why. How did you come to Finding Mr. Christmas?
Lindsay Lyles messaged me on Instagram, and she was, hey, I feel like you're going to be a great person to be on this show. You should audition. And I'm not a fan of reality TV. I feel like they're cutthroats. They're just drama, and I'm against drama. I'm against bad energy. But then I gave it the benefit of the doubt. I researched and fell in love with the whole brotherhood, the whole Hallmark life, family love, just Christmas. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna try. So I auditioned. I had to send 2 auditions, and we had 5 interviews, background checks. We did a bunch of stuff just to get in the show.
I bet. So what does the audition like for a reality show such as this?
So we had to memorize 2 scenes. Each scene is a page and a half. And my wife and I just read through it. We filmed it and we sent it. They got back to me. It's like, we love your tapes. We're gonna send you a bunch of information so we can do a background check. Then I had a first interview with Lindsay Lyles. We talked for like an hour and a half, and then they send me a psychologist to talk to me just to make sure I'm not crazy.
Right. Yeah, you need this for a reality show, I suppose, right?
It's also Hallmark. They want to make sure whoever comes to Hallmark, it's not going to be someone that needs help.
Okay. Now, are you a Hallmark movie fan yourself? Because I do love these Christmas Hallmark movies.
I am.
Oh,
I actually needed to learn English when I came to this country, so I watch a lot of Hallmark movies.
Wow, that's great.
And one of my favorite movies that came out recently, about 3 years ago, it's A Biltmore Christmas, and it was filmed in Asheville, if you're familiar with that.
Yes, we remember that movie. Wait, did you say you were in it then?
No, I'm not, but Christopher Polaha is the lead actor, and he came into the finale, and I met him on the show, and I told him, I'm a fan of yours. Like, I love that movie.
Yeah, that is great. So it looks like you are thrust into a bunch of, once you do make the show, right? You are thrust into a bunch of scenes with working actors in what would be like a typical Hallmark film. And so what was that experience like?
That experience was just out of this world. I didn't know what to expect coming into this show, and just meeting all these wonderful men from different backgrounds. it blew my mind. They are talented. They brought something different, their own essence, and right away I knew I had to work hard and bring my own essence, my own culture, and try to stand out in a way without letting my ego out. We still were cheering for each other. We were happy that each person was winning a challenge and whatnot. So it was a wonderful experience. I will always keep this in my heart and cherish it forever.
Okay,
Yeah.
so without giving any spoiler alerts, what can you tell us about making it to the, last whatever, I don't know how many. You already made it to the show, the only
Yes,
10 guys, so that's pretty.
It's 8 episodes.
Okay.
And on each episode, you have 2 competitions: a festive face-off and a star quality challenge. The star quality challenge is a scene where you have to memorize lines, and the festive face-off is a competition, whether it's physical, an obstacle course, or making Christmas cards to Christmas sweaters to a Santa outfit. And I made it all the way to the finale. And
great.
no one knows this, but whenever we do these scenes with guest judges, you have one take. So we treated everything like an audition process in a room, just in front of national TV. You have one take. If you mess up, you forget your lines, something. That's it. You have one take only.
Well, I mean, it teaches you to go off the cuff then, or work with where you are in that scene, I assume. Right?
Yes.
So now, where do you go from here after having this major experience, a bit of a competition, a new brotherhood, some more acting chops on your resume? Where do you go?
Well, my wife and I were thinking, what's next? Well, this is going to bring a lot of abundance and opportunities, but we also want to be near our family. So we decided to move back to Charlotte. And once we knew we were moving to Charlotte, we found out we were having a kid.
Oh my gosh.
And we're excited that our family is growing. And I got new agents, I got new managers, and they told me, look, we don't care where you are. We're happy to represent you. So I know that after the year ends, this new chapter is just going to be wonderful, and I'm excited for what's next.
Oh, wow. Felicidades, first
Gracias.
of all. I mean, isn't that great, though, that so many people, you've got this whole team behind you, call Charlotte home base, and you'll just travel for
Yes.
projects, I assume?
We're basically bi-coastal. I left my
Okay.
car. I have friends that are like, you're welcome anytime. And we're telling ourselves we're bi-coastal. So
Bi-coastal. All right. What is, I think the takeaway here, too, is your story, Angel. Migrating from Venezuela and having English as a second or
Yes.
third language, and then to have these dreams and go for it and succeed. What do you tell your child, 20, even less than 20 years from now?
I've been through so much these last 39 years. I've seen it all, experienced it all. I've been bullied. I've had money. I had not money. It's so much. I will tell my kid and everyone out there that's listening, be yourself. Trust yourself. Love yourself. And know that God has a purpose for you. Like, time is everything. Just know that things are always going to turn out the way it's supposed to, and the sun is going to shine bright.
Do you feel like you were tested and this was all for a reason?
Yes, everything is a test. You get stronger, and no matter how fast you go down, it's about how fast you can get up and keep moving forward.
It sounds like a Hallmark movie plot. What a great Hallmark message for Christmas. So, what can you say about this movie that is going to come out for the winner from
Yes.
Finding Mr. Christmas won the role?
I know.
Right?
I wish
Try not
it
to
was.
give you some spoilers.
I wish it was my movie. But I love Craig, the winner of Finding Mr. Christmas. He makes a movie and gets to act with all these wonderful stars from Hallmark, and his movie comes out Saturday. And right after the movie, the reunion happens. We have a reunion where all the contestants get together and we get to talk about behind the scenes, how the show was, and everything. So I'm excited about that.
We are excited for you. Charlotte, I'm going to call you a Charlotte native.
Thank you.
Charlotte native, actor, athlete. Did you play sports?
I play sports, yeah.
You still play sports?
I still play soccer on the weekends, yeah.
Oh, okay. So do you watch FC Charlotte? Charlotte FC?
Yes.
Yeah, you like?
All my friends here in Charlotte are fans, and they're like, bro, once the season starts, we're going to go to all the games.
Oh,
so I'm
very
excited.
good. You got all these kinds of plans. I love it. Angel, thank you for gracing us with your story. And yeah, you do us proud. So fun
Thank
to
you.
see you and have you here. And we'll watch for, Finding Mr. Christmas. Find him on the streets of the Queen City here. Appreciate you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to y'all.
All right.